What's up, everybody? Me and the White just got back from the WTF. Great time as always. I think it's our fourth or fifth year together. I've been there probably 9 years in a row, and I enjoy every minute of that place. Awesome people around. Everybody's down to earth. Aside from the people, there's also a lot of great gear there. Plenty of opportunities to look at new stuff coming out. Old stuff that works great. I always end up going there and I always buy new turkey calls for the year. Go by Woodhaven, great booth, great guys there. Always buy new ammo there. Do I need it? Probably not, but I do. And I always am super excited to look at the new stuff that's coming out. And this year I made it over to the Chene booth, and this year they opened up a turkey line, which I kind of heard of before I got there, and I was kind of told about their vest, but I didn't know what to expect. Super picky about my vest, so the vest I've been stuck with the past few years has been one that works great for me, but there's certain things about it that I don't like. So when I heard Chene Gear was coming out with a new vest, I got to the booth. I actually got it on, tried it out. There was a gentleman in the booth. I mean, it was busy as all get out. But the guy took his time, helped me. He actually got the vest to fit me perfect. And when I put this thing on, I'm telling you, it did not feel like I was putting on a turkey vest. It felt like I was putting on just a regular vest to go out to dinner. I mean, it fit my body great. It's got 3 adjustment points. It's got one on each shoulder pad here. It's got another one for the sides down here on the outside, and one more on the inside for both sides. So another thing about this vest that really got my attention was the seat. The seat itself, magnets to the inside. You open up the seat and you can slide it down to sit on. That right there for me was a big thing. I'm sure we've all dealt with it. When you have a seat that goes the other way and it's on a magnet, how many times have you had that seat, the magnet comes undone and it beats off the back of your legs the whole time you're walking? Or you go sit down, you get up, and it's just non-stop smacking the back of the legs. You put the magnet up, you jump over a tree limb or something, jump over a log, magnets fail, seat comes back down. I can't stand that. My old vest didn't do that. That's probably why I stuck with it for so long. But this here, I think is going to be a game changer. So I wanted to look at the vest. Before I ended up buying it, I was like, well, I want to see how much gear will it hold. Well, there's no videos, no gear reviews of this vest yet. I guess because it's brand new, which is why I'm doing this now. So I was able to, I purchased the vest, and today I have loaded this thing down. Now everything in this vest is not what I would carry hunting. I mean, if you wanted to, you could. Me personally, I try to stay light, but I wanted to load this vest completely down to be able to show you everything that it will hold. You don't have to do your stuff like I'm doing it, but some of you might. It may help you out. I want this video to help people before they go buy the vest. I want them to be able to see everything that it can do. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think you'll go wrong. So let's get this thing going. First off, buckles on the front. They're kind of magnetized, but they just kind of like slide into one another. So great. I've already got this thing fitted for me beforehand with all my adjustments. But all right, here we go. Putting this thing on, this vest, first thing I noticed when I put it on at the WTF was how snug it fit to me, but wasn't like overbearingly tight. I feel like with this vest, if I'm on a tree and I get a bird that's hung up and I gotta make a move, a lot of times in my old vest I would ditch the vest and just kind of try and get into a better shot area or try and get into a better position. I didn't want to pull my other vest with me because it was just kind of bulky. This thing, I feel like I could leave it on the whole time, and you wouldn't even notice it's there. So feels great. Another thing I noticed when I put this vest on at the WTF was the quality. This thing feels like it is made to be your forever vest. I don't know what all you can put a turkey vest through, but I'm going to find out this year, and I feel like it will perform great. It's just some of the felted spots on it just make it seem kind of like a fancy vest, but it's tough. I mean, I'm telling you, I think this thing is gonna. I think Chene has knocked this out of the park as of right now. We'll see as the season goes. So, aside from the comfort level and what I think of how it's built, let's get to all the pockets. So, my old vest, I have always keep my pot calls and everything on my right side, locator calls on my left side. That's kind of how I went with this video. So that's where we'll start. First, paddle call. The paddle call holder seems awesome. How many times when you have a paddle call, when you're walking through the woods, and this is personally why I don't really carry a paddle call when I hunt. If you're walking through the woods, and as you're getting through there, the whole time, you hear this right here. You're walking, and it's just making noise, and you're like, come on. I mean, I can't stand extra noise when I'm trying to turkey hunt. With this vest, watch, with this call, put it in there. It's got a little button strap. Look. Do you hear anything? It's not making no noise. Look. I'm hitting the handle. Nothing. That thing is solid. So I'm super blown away by that, because most vests that I have used, that always makes noise, and that's why I don't carry one. And if you don't carry one, heck, you could take a water bottle, stick it right in there. It would be a great spot for it. Alright. This right pocket here, it's got 3 striker holders, and it's got, you can fit a pot call down in the corner. I've got a pot call in there now. This is actually like a backup call of mine. I usually don't bring 2 of them, but I have it in here just to show you guys. So it'll hold a pot call, hold 1 striker, 2 strikers. I don't carry 3 strikers, so on the other one I actually got my flashlight in there when I'm walking the tree in the morning. So, man, there's more room to put more stuff in there from that. There's also another little pocket in here that, let me see what I got in here. Oh, my my pot call, chalk, sandpaper, whatever I gotta do to treat a pot call if it gets wet or if it ain't sounding right. And I just kind of want to sand it a little bit, you know, grade it up some. Another spot for it right there. What else on this? All right, left side. So on the outside here, there is another, looks like another pot call, glass call pocket, just for easy access. So this is my main pot call. It's a field proven glass over slate. Love this thing. This thing caught a lot of turkeys in. But besides that, this pocket is easy to get to. So let's say the call that I'm going to run most of the day, besides my mouth call, when it comes to a pot call, will go right in here. And actually, it also has a spot for a striker right there. So let's say I'm walking along a ridge and I want to get this call and I want to stop and make a couple cuts real quick. There's my striker. Pot call. I mean, you get up there, make just a couple. Do that, you know, if I wanted to just see if there's anything close and I ain't got to unzip anything, it goes right back in there. Striker goes right back there. Another couple 100 yards, do the same thing. So there's another striker holder. Also pocket for a pot call. Now, next pocket. I've got a rangefinder. I don't usually carry a rangefinder. I actually have this in there just to like kind of take up room and show you what these pockets will hold. But I've hunted with guys that have used a rangefinder. Not a bad idea if you're hunting in the wide open and you can't really, not very good at telling ranges. You know, we all got TSS. We all, seems like everybody wants to see how far they can kill a bird with TSS. So who knows? This may be more common to people, but I don't really use it. Just have it in there. What else do I got? Oh, snips. So I got snips in there with the rangefinders. It's anytime you're getting some thick stuff, you want to cut a path out, put some brush around you, you gotta have these. And what else I got in here? Box shells. You only need one box of 5 shells. If you need more than 5 shells, you need to go to the range. But besides that, this pocket has a slot. Seems perfect for a box of shells, and then just some other little knick-knack stuff you want to stick in there. It's kind of a open pocket to kind of make what you want with it. Next pocket, my locator calls. So I've got 4 locator calls in here. I don't carry 4 locator calls usually. Just kind of taking up room to show you what it'll hold. Owl call, the Woodhaven Ninja Owl. Sometimes I use this, most of the time I use my voice, but locator call 1. Just bought the new Woodhaven Ninja Hawk at the NWTF this year. Peacock, woodpecker, and I think it's some kind of hawk, but I can't remember what the third sound is. It gets loud. Hopefully it'll do good this year. I got a goose call in here. How many times have y'all heard a goose early in the morning and turkey start gobbling at it? I mean, this great locator call right here. Another, a coyote howler. If they won't gobble at any of these, you just might get them to gobble at the coyote howler. I've seen this thing work many times. Just sometimes if they're that close, it's almost like it scares them after they gobble once. But maybe not. When the pocket's empty, where I just pull them calls out, this pocket has 2 smaller pockets inside of it and 3 more striker holders. So if you want to keep your strikers on the left side, you got striker 1, striker 2, and if you got another third one, there you go. So you can put your strikers or pot calls on whatever side you want. So we got that. I'm gonna move to the chest pockets here. On this side, when I bought the vest, Shin Gear also gave me actually I think it came when you bought the vest, this came with it. It is a mouth call holder. It holds 6 mouth calls, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. And it's actually got like a little necklace lanyard on it. And I'm pretty sure when that Shin Gear made this vest, they made this pocket just for the mouth call holder. And it will slide perfectly in there. And it's also like a little magnet pocket, and that's not coming out. And if it does come out, it shouldn't come off your neck. I mean, this thing ain't going anywhere. I usually have like another little mouth call case I've used for years. I've lost a lot of calls with that thing just by putting it in my lap when I'm calling turkey in, kill a bird, you jump up, you run to the turkey full of excitement. You know, you finally get back to the truck and you realize you left your calls on the ground. That won't happen with this thing, so I might switch to this year just to give it a try. So, wind this baby up. Another chest pocket on this side. So this is my mouth call holder that I've been using for years. Probably my 5th one. It's a little Quaker Boy call case. I run Woodhaven mouth calls, but their Quaker Boys call cases have been super handy to me. But I've lost so many of these things because it's pretty little. Probably I'll switch to the Shin Gear mouth call holder. spike. Now, this thing here, this year I started filming, or the past couple years I've tried self-filming a lot of turkey hunts. This spike here goes on the bottom of my little GoPro. So when I'm, let's say I've got this here, and heck, there's another pocket right above this chest pocket I just pulled the mouth call holder out of. You could literally take your selfie stick and you could walk, and I mean, there you are. Sit there, walk, record, whatever. Let's say I'm walking, I hit a call, bird or gobbles close. Pull my selfie stick out, pull my spike out. Two things that I like to get set up first. Take this, stick it behind me, boom, I'm ready to roll. Usually I also have the camera that I'm recording this on right now with me on a little tripod over my shoulder, but so them pockets seem pretty good for that. I think that's what I'm gonna use them for this year. I've got a little knife, a little Haviland knife in the same pocket actually. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it here. It seems like a good spot, but I don't know if I'm gonna leave it here. But you gotta have a knife with you. Never know when you need it. Alright, now got all the chest pockets taken care of. Oh, also, these shoulder straps have little bungees on each side. The back also has a slot for like a Camelback or a hydration pack that some people put water in. Looks like the tube can come right through here. You can take your drink, and you can also, like where I had the spike, you can stick it right down in here. After you get your drink, stick it in there. The bungees will hold it. So that's pretty cool. Let's undo the straps, check the inside out. So one thing I love about this vest that I've looked at many other vests, and there's some things I like about them, some things I don't, but some vests I really like don't have inside pockets. You gotta have them, and this vest has two mesh inside pockets they seem perfect. My left side, I mean, it's a pretty big pocket too, it ain't little. I've got a pair of gloves in there, got one mask, two masks. I'm pretty white in the face. I gotta have an extra mask. I usually have extra gloves, but I don't know where they're at. So two masks, a pair of gloves in this one pocket. That seems pretty awesome. This pocket, same size, just the other side. I keep some like bale and twine string in there, and never know when you're gonna need it. Hang a turkey up by the spurs or something, get a cool picture, whatever. Keep another like a little rag or a cloth, any kind of emergency. You need to wipe something off, there you go. So that's the front right there. Let's get to the back, and to me is the most impressive part of this vest. Okay. Outside this, there's one big pocket on the outside. It's like a mesh material, and when there's no decoy or anything in it, it gets super tight, and it's not that big on your back. I mean, it's just snug as you can get it. These straps here, you can tighten it up. But I have like an AVNX Tom decoy that sometimes I like to really carry with me. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it don't. But I just wanted to show that you can fit this AVNX Tom decoy in here and pull it right out, no problem. This thing's seen a lot of turkeys die, by the way. Great to use if you're allowed to use it on public land. I've got like a collapsible turkey fan. It's not in here right now, but it would fit easily right behind this decoy, and I'll stick it in there, and if I want a decoy, I got it. Okay, on the next pocket. Behind the big mesh main pocket where you would put a bird or decoy or whatever, there's another like bungee style pocket, and it's got another pocket inside of it. I'm pretty sure the pocket that's inside of this one, I don't know if you can see it, right in there. I'm pretty sure that's where your hydration pack would go, and your tube would run through here and come out over to your shoulder. But what I've got in here, a jacket. The reason I stuck a jacket in here is because many times early in the season, it's still pretty cool out, You'll wear this. I wear this underneath my leafy jacket, and it gets hot. You gotta have a place to put it. I'm just showing you that it'll fit. You spend enough time outside, you know you gotta have these. And see how it's kind of loud? You stick it down in this pocket, and it stays quiet. It's pretty tight in there, and you don't gotta worry about the moving, rustling around whenever you get against the tree or whatever. New Testament Bible. There's a gentleman at the NWTF every year. He hands these things out, and every year I'll grab one or two of them. I don't know. I always have with me my vest or in my bag that I'm deer hunting with. I don't know. Ain't nothing wrong keeping God with you. You get bored, you don't want to play on your phone, read a verse, read 2 verses, read 20, whatever you want. But ain't nothing wrong keeping him with you. So put that back in there. And there's so much more room to put things in there in this pocket alone. Okay, now we got, aside from your big bird pocket, your pocket that's in front of your bird pocket, these just buckle right up. As you can tell, these straps here, when there's nothing in the big pocket, you can tighten these up and bring this vest all together. Aside from those, we got 2 more side pockets that are they're just empty. You can put whatever in them. There's no pocket inside of them. They're just kind of miscellaneous stuff you can probably put in it. This one here, I keep a water in this one. I'm not a big hydration pack guy, so a water bottle's fine with me. And if you need water, you're probably gonna need some food. A whole pack of snack sticks fit right in here. This pocket is pretty big alone, and there's 2 of them. Over here, got another one. Portable charger. I carry cameras with me. Sometimes my phone's dying, or I get out of the truck, hear a bird gobble, my phone ain't charged. I gotta go after him. Gotta have a portable charger. An extra lens. I got an extra lens in this pocket for my main camera that I'm filming with right now. I may not carry this with me every time, but if it's a big open area, I want to get some good pictures, I'll bring this with me. Also, I even got a camo netting in the same pocket for my tripod. If I get my tripod set up, I got a bird coming, I usually put this over my tripod and try and camo in as well as I can. So, now, this pocket here probably seems like it won't hold very much. Or you may not think that, oh, a turkey won't fit in it, or it may not hold the weight of a turkey, okay? What's the weight of most of your turkeys? 25 pounds is a big bird. You kill a 28-pound bird, like, holy crap. I mean, average weight, you're probably killing a 21, 22-pound bird. I have a 3-year-old son. He's about 35, 36 pounds. I actually stuck him in this thing, and he was able to sit in here, and I could carry him around inside of this bird holder. So this thing is tough. Pretty neat to do that. I thought that was a great example to show that if it can hold my son, it'll hold your bird. And the whole vest, comfy wise, you could carry your bird a couple miles out of the public land if you needed to, or if you're on private land anyway, you could carry it pretty far, and this will hold it. If it'll hold my kid, it'll hold it. So you've got one more pocket. There's a through pocket. It goes in here, out here. I'm pretty sure they made this just for turkey wing. I got like a little old hen wing here. This thing, it's hard to keep it in an area where it's not getting bent up, and that is the most perfect slot for it. So you take it, you can slide it through one end if you want. So you got your vest on. You got your vest on. You want to do a little fly down? All you got to do, you can reach back in that pocket right there. Pull that wing out. Do your little fly down. If you want, take it, can literally stick it right back in that same pocket, and you can zip it up both sides or whatever. And you ain't even got to put a wing in there. If you run like a little camera like I do, or if you, let's say, if you run like a small pair of binoculars, you don't want to carry a chest rig, you can stick your binoculars in there. The wing just seems, I'm pretty sure that's what they made it for. You could have like a little camera, like I've got a little GoPro camera. You can stick it in there, you know, just get out of the way real quick, but super convenient. All in all, I am super impressed with this Chene Gear vest. I think this vest is going to blow the competition out of the water. If you're a running gun style guy, like I am, you usually want a minimalist vest. Most guys do. But if you do that, you give up room. And if you carry a lot of stuff and you're kind of running gun, it's hard to find a vest that has the room that you need. And if you're not a running gun guy and you just want to carry more stuff comfortably, this is it. This vest literally feels like it will do it all. I'm going to carry this thing all over the country this year. And as of right now, I'm super impressed. Hopefully I can come back with another review after season and I'll let you know how it is. But I have no negatives to say about it right now. So, hope you enjoyed the gear review. My first one ever, by the way. Let me know what you think. I don't know. I'd say they're going to sell out pretty quick, so I'd get on it. But, yeah, like, subscribe, share it, do whatever you got to do. But you got to see this, baby. You got to get your hands on it.